Welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. When we last left off, my character was sick, so needed to get some berries and some water. We got the berries after killing a wolf, and we started to explore. The guy that was getting the water is missing, and we found a body over here. So, let's continue on our adventure, shall we? Let's hop to it. Before we do anything else, we should go back and unlock that chest. The reason we're going to do that right away is if we go on to find the guy with the water, it will not let us get the chest. So let's go back to the caravan. Once we get over there, we'll unlock the chest. We should have enough lockpicks now, if I remember correctly.
I'll have this open in no time.
Lockpicks required 3. Party lockpicks 3. Do you want to pick the lock? Yes.
It's done.
Let's see what we get. A potion of minor endurance. What does that do? It's instant and gives plus 50 endurance. This vibrant purple potion has an equally apparent effect. For imbuing the immunity, it grants a rush of energy, restoring vitality and brisk to even the most haggard and weary travelers. Okay, we shall take that then. Now that we got that, we will continue on looking for the guy with the water. I forgot his name completely, but that's okay. He doesn't matter too much anyways. In the long run, of course. Alright, hold on. Let's check and see if we... No, we haven't explored everywhere over here yet. Let's do that real quick. I believe we should be able to get something, if I remember correctly. No, I was wrong. Waste of time. Oh well. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I thought that was flowers that you can pick, but apparently it is not. Let us keep going and go over the bridge.
What a surprise. Sparfel went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Ah, that's his name, Sparfel. Here's the water skin. Once we get that, this will happen. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Calissa is waiting nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfel, one of the guides. He barely dissembles in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his belt. He strides wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfel, are you all right?
Sparfel toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Well, he's dead. And we are ambushed.
Ambush!
Alright, and we fight. Alright. Let's see what I have. Lay on hands. Okay, I don't have any combat abilities, so we will just go charge him. And with her, she does have a combat ability. Knock down. So we will go and knock him down. Now let's unpause. Boom. This should not pose a problem to us at all. We should be able to just take him out. Yes. Now, I don't need to do anything. We'll just continue beating him up. And he's dead.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Okay, let's search the bodies. Copper. We could always use that. Hunting bow and some hide armor. Now the hide armor is weaker, but we could sell it later. Same thing with the bow, so we'll take it. Now, have we explored down here? We have not. Now, she wants us to go back to the camp, but we're going to explore a little bit, so that way we can look for goodies. See if we miss anything. And here's the camp. It was probably their camp. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct, and many have been here for days. Okay. But they have beer. Anything else? Ah, some mushrooms. Dry cap. And I believe that is it. Well, we'll check over here real quick. Nope, nothing here. So let us return, shall we? Too bad we can't pick up that lantern. And across the bridge. Alright, here's some more guys. Looks like one's an archer. Yes, I know about the combat stuff. One's an archer and one... Alright, we will have her concentrate on him, and she will knock back the archer. And let's go. Ah, there's 3 of them. This might be a little more tricky, but probably not. More than likely, we'll still stomp her. Yes. Let's have her knock down this guy. And then let's have her... No, it still doesn't have any combat abilities. So she'll just continue pounding on him with this. And he should be dead now. Boom. There we go. Alright. Hatchets. Shields. Copper. Alright, let's take all that. Let us see if any of that... Yes, I know. An update for her shield. Yes, that is an update for her shield. So we will update the shield. I believe this is not an update, however, for her weapon. Alright, why does beer look like an axe? And then we accidentally used it. They really need to patch this game. Alright, hunting bow. And more copper. Uh-oh, it looks like all our companions are dead. All around you lies the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows, knife hits, and splayed and bug-eyed filth. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and the backs of the head, jerking their axes from the bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with black, thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hedron, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms. Trespassers do not forfeit this man's life. For a fight you will lose. Now, we can do a number of things. We can just attack them. I'm going to use lore. The ruins have not been sullied by our hands, men of Irgarath. Your words carry no weight. I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Hedron says, don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Now, if we had perception, we could do something like that. Resolve as well. We have lots we can do. We are innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? Might. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. Intellect. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Athletics. Rush the man before he can react. Lore. Judging by the stirring of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galwin. If Galwin told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? You put down your weapons, or stay armed? What would Rog do in this? Rog would use intellect. The man smiles. No, I think I would just be killing him. Then you can... All I can say now is listen to deal a killing blow, you would have to put your weight behind it, right? The man reluctantly acknowledges your point. By the time I arrive at your position, you will be off balance and open to a lethal strike. The others will defend me. No, actually, they are alternately out of position or lacking in strength and quickness to break my parry. Your death will be assured. The man growls frustrated. Then we will save this one for later. He shoves Haldren towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade across Haldren's torso. Haldren screams and tumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to blossom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Okay, now we're fighting him, and we have that guy with us. Yes. Okay. For now, I will have Rob attack him. You will knock down him, and as for you, what could you do? Blinding strike. We'll have you go after him. He slipped because he was wounded. Now this fight should not last long. These guys are not hard at all. Especially now that we've taken them all out. Yep. Your enemy lies serpentine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his croak sight, a whisper of wind steers the air. This? The man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, uprending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. The caravan master, Odin, seated against the wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across his chest a bowl and bow. Odin's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Oh boy, this is not good. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of the weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the pierce. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself onto the ledge. Haldren trails behind you, slowed by his injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who have been feigning death, lunges for Haldren and topples him into the rocky ground. Restrained, Haldren lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break the hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. I can throw my weapon or allow Haldren to break free on his own. I don't have dexterity, so I can't do that. So let's try throwing our weapon. Your aim is true as the hit jars Haldren loose. Lunging to his feet, Haldren climbs up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the winds flare, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But, diving out into the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with reigning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Haldren to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resistance to swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside of the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust smashes the old stones before you, loosening the connections, unsettling balances, as you dart beneath the old archway and enter the portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Okay. Well, now on to the next area.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Okay. Let us save real quick. And let us explore. The lower level of the ruins had been blocked off by fallen rubble. Anything else? Nope.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What should we ask? You don't seem too upset about all this. What about everyone else in our caravan? Who attacked us? What happened out there? What happened out there? Windstorm, of the kind they only get in Ir Gerloff. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfrothern word is Baelwick. To them, it's the god's way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their way out. But they take living souls as soon as the dead ones. Still got yours? Who attacked us? The Galfatherans. Those be the Hunch Dwellers Oldham warned you about. Look to be the fangs of Galwin, who's the twitchiest of the lot. They go to ruins, looking for fights with colonists. Horrildam. I think he half expected this once we got lost in the main road. The Galfatherans said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odium would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Galfatherans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down at the passage beyond, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? Galisa's lips press together. Her chin rumples. Her voice faint. The wheel got a hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. Let's get going. Haldurin takes a step forward, his knees buckle, and before anyone can catch him, he stumbles on the ground, his chest sinking the time-worn cobble. On unsteady legs, he crawls his way up to the wall and back onto his feet, but his stance is shaky, like a sailor walking on land after a time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathans were riled about something.
Glonfathans, okay.
Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
Now, if you choose to rest, she will leave you. I've never chosen to go on, so we're going to try that and see what happens. Gliska is right. We have to press on. We don't know what we're up against.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So that means that she stays with you. We'll go forward a little bit. And we'll go here. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobbly elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as an Inexup. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. You can raise your arms and stand still. You can say, it's okay, I won't hurt you. I'll tear you to pieces, lizard, or slowly back away. I'm going to say, it's okay, I won't hurt you. The Exup recoils, fingers wrapping tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, with a soft clicking sound emerging from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive position. Slowly back away. Now, you could decide to kill him if you want, but there is actually a non-violent way you can do this, and I will show you when we go on to our next episode. As always, if you like, hit the like button. Subscribe, hit the bell thing so it rings, and I will see you next time. Hop you later.